Hello, it's Bailey and welcome back to my channel. It is finally time for me to show you the season 2 Jokes on Me board. We did, and by we I mean me and Ruby. Ruby is who designs this board for me. I gave her a very rough sketch before the first season of Jokes on Me and she made this beautiful board. We have made a new board for me to play season 2, so I am excited to be revealing that to you today, as well as letting you know kind of where I'm starting out going into season 2 here. Just a reminder, I am trying to do like a 8 weeks on, 2 weeks off in 2024, so you're seeing this right before I take a 2-week break, and then the first episode will be posted shortly after that break ends. I think I'm gonna be like reading the books like as I go into break and then finishing them up as I come out of break. So if you're completely unfamiliar with Jokes on Me, I'm not going to go into all the rules. I will link my announcement from last year because that explains the rules of the game. But essentially, here is last year's board, this gorgeous green and peach colored board. But essentially, I'm trying to get all the way around the board and then I earn a little reward. Last year, because I had a baby, I was taking it as like a babysitter day, asking somebody to watch the kids. Initially, my reward was going to be to take a day off of work and like stay home by myself, take a day to myself. And I think I'm going to be reinstating that reward, or I may do like every other, alternate those two rewards. Basically, time to myself as a mom of 2 young children. But this is that board. The goal is to get all the way around. If I draw a joker, I start again. That's the gist of the game. And really all that I've changed in terms of what's on this board is I took one prompt away. I took the someone's next 5-star prompt away because I didn't want to have to be waiting on someone to rate a book 5 stars. Some of my friends give 5 stars very frequently and some of them not so often, so I didn't want to be depending on waiting on anyone else. And so what I did by taking that away is I added a 3rd readathon space, because in season 1 I do earn all of my readathons, so every time I land on a readathon space I earn a week of taking a break from the game to participate in a readathon. And in season 1 I hardly earned any, which just doesn't work for my reading and how much I like to be involved in things. And so there's an extra readathon space on the new board, so I'm hoping that helps me a little bit in this next season. I'm gonna set this board down, bask it in all its glory. Maybe I'll play this board again someday, but you're about to see the new board. I also, with all the prompts, went and really looked at them and the sets of 3, because if I get a 3, I do the 3 prompts in a row. So I was really trying to look at like all the sets of 3 to make sure there weren't like 3 really difficult ones right next to each other or 3 really easy ones right next to each other. So I kind of did scatter the prompts a little bit. They're like in the same region that they used to be, but they're just mixed up a little bit. The only other thing changing in this season is I am being a little bit more lenient with myself this year, because I did last minute decide to take on another 2024 project. So each month of this year I'm actually preparing another video that will be posted at the end of 2024. Essentially, I'm doing 12 videos in 12 months that you won't see until the end of the year, but each month I am allowing myself to read those books outside of Jokes on Me, and I always allow myself to read my book club books, and that's it, I think. My book club books, and then if I've earned a readathon, that's what I'm allowed to take breaks for. That feels wrong, like maybe I'm forgetting something, but that's okay. Are we ready to see the colors of this new beautiful board? I'm gonna hold up my printed board for you, but then I will go ahead and put the board on the screen so you can see it closer. Like I said, it is essentially the same board with just a couple tweaks and a bright, fresh, new color palette. Are we ready? I'm so in love with this board. Okay, are we ready? Here she is. It's this gorgeous, like a purple periwinkle blue, gorgeous board. So I'm so excited to play this board. Let me put it up on the screen so you can really see her here. She looks very familiar with the same rules, same prompts for the most part, just a little scattered, like I said. So this is our season 2 board. I hope you are so excited to see me play this board. I will be here with the first episode very soon. And lastly, to end this video, since I am just about to start the first episode and I know what my physical TBR is sitting at going into this, I do want to let you know. Also, the whole goal of me playing Jokes on Me is that I'm trying to get my physical TBR down to 10 books. So I'm not sure how much faith you guys have in me, and while I wasn't playing this the first couple months of the year, I was still reading through some of my physical TBR books through Squash That series and just other reading that I've been doing. So go ahead and comment down below before I say what my physical TBR is sitting at going into this. Go ahead and guess down below before I say it right now. And so my physical TBR starting season 2 of Jokes on Me is currently sitting at 79 books, which I'm not mad about at all. I feel like that's pretty good. I started last season, I think, around like the 120 mark. So while I do need to be a little bit more diligent of actually picking my physical TBR books for this, I'm not mad at 79. It doesn't feel too far out of reach to get to my goal number. I will say I do also allow my NetGalley books into my game, and I currently only have 4 active arcs and then 6 that I've at one point like not downloaded and let archive, but I would still allow myself to read those to improve my NetGalley score if they came as an option for something at some point. So that's kind of what I'm sitting on. I have 79 physical TBR books and 4 arcs. We'll say 4 arcs. So with that said, I'm gonna throw this board on the screen for you to take a closer look at if you would like to, and I'll see you again very soon. Bye.